Today on my shirts, I have the beautiful Dorothy Dandridge. Y'all know I told y'all my last vlog that I was wearing shirts representing Black History Month the entire month. So that's what I have on today. But this vlog is about how to love yourself. I know we all have those days where we've been down and out, and we may have said or done a lot of negative things about ourselves or towards ourselves. I know, especially me, because I used to be very, very insecure. And sometimes I still have my days, but I am working on that. I've gotten a lot better. It's nothing like I used to be. So I just wanted to vlog about it today. Just some tips to give you guys and some things you can possibly follow to, breathe good energy into yourself or bring good energy to yourself and to think positive about yourself. And just learn how to love yourself. Sometimes we get hit in like relationships or work that we forget to love ourselves. We tend to put others before us, and that's where we sometimes fail ourselves. So I just want to try to help you guys into finding ways to love yourself, and hopefully these help. I do use majority of these tips that I'm going to give you guys, so hopefully these do help you guys. So here we are, this week's vlog on how to love yourself. Alrighty, so the first one is to fall in love with yourself. Love yourself for all the good you can do, or all the good that you see, and accept your flaws and the fact that you are imperfect. Like, we are not perfect, and once you come to realize that you are going to make mistakes, because we are all human, we're going to make mistakes. Once you get that through your head that you're going to make mistakes and it's okay to make mistakes, then that's one step closer to loving yourself. Remind yourself that there are some positive things about yourself. And the more you say, okay, I can do X, Y, and Z. This is something positive that I've done in my life this week or this month or this year thus far. Then that's one step closer to loving yourself. Just knowing that everyone is not perfect. We are going to make mistakes. We are human. So once you realize that, then you can learn to love yourself as well. So fall in love with yourself. Number 2 is eliminate self-criticism. The points I have is to think positive and to give yourself praises. So when you realize you've done something good, just say, hey, good job, Lisa. Pat yourself on the back. Reward yourself, maybe even when you see that you've done something that you thought you couldn't do, and you see that you were able to do it, then just award yourself. Think positive at all times. I know sometimes we have our days, but try to think positive as much as possible. And then, reward yourself and give yourself praises. So whether it's, oh, you know what? Well, I did this, so I'm going to go buy myself a new pair of shoes. Or even if you just tell yourself, even if you just look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm proud of you, great job. But speak positivity into yourself and give yourself praises. It's okay to talk to yourself every now and then, as long as you're not answering yourself. Talk to yourself every now and then and just say, hey, good job. Number 3 is acknowledge your effort. Acknowledge that you've done the best that you can. As long as you've taken that step into doing something, at least you tried. You didn't give up. So just acknowledge the fact that, okay, I may have not succeeded in this time, but at least I tried and I gave it my all. So as long as you're doing that, that's speaking positivity in yourself and you're not giving up as well. So just acknowledge that you at least tried and you put forth that effort. And, maybe you can come back to it and try it again. Okay? Next one in number 4 is to let go of worry. What can you do about the situation? Pray about the situation. 9 times out of 10, sometimes everything that happens throughout our day, whatever we do, is out of our control, unfortunately. So you have to just keep that in the back of your mind. You cannot control everything. You may think that one thing is going to happen and it could go south. It could go great and it could go south. But what can you do to change the situation? Is there something that you can do within yourself that can change the situation? If you realize it's a situation that you cannot change, don't worry yourself, because it's going to drive you crazy. pray about the situation. Seek prayer, meditate, and then maybe, down the line, that situation may change. But do not continue to worry about it, because then you're going to drive yourself crazy, and that's going to take you away from being able to love yourself. So don't worry. Alrighty, number 5 is trust yourself. Have confidence in your abilities, basically. Like, be confident within yourself. Know that you can do this. If you think negative, then you're going to have a negative outcome. So always have confidence. Have your head held high, shoulders back. Walk proudly in whatever you do, and have confidence that, hey, I can do this. Because if you have that confidence, then you'll be able to deliver, and you're going to have a positive outcome. So trust yourself and your abilities, okay? Have trust and faith in yourself, because that's the only way that you're going to accomplish what you would want to accomplish. If you continue to degrade yourself and think negative about yourself, and you don't have that confidence, then that's another way of, showing yourself that you don't love yourself. And that's, and we want to love ourselves. We want to show ourselves and our bodies also that we do love ourselves, because if we're not loving ourselves, then we are, deteriorating our body as well. So just have that confidence in any and everything that you do. 6 is forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just forgive yourself. Say, whatever is you may think you're thinking of in the past, like, oh, I should have did X, Y, and Z. Just tell yourself, it's okay. I forgive you for making this mistake. I forgive you for making this decision. I forgive you for thinking this way. I forgive you for doing this or for doing that. Forgive yourself, because if you don't, you're going to continuously beat up yourself, and that's not loving yourself. And I have a habit of doing this as well. I still do this to this day, but that's a part of me growing and becoming a better me. Also, any childhood trauma, anything you've been through in the past, and as a child, especially childhood trauma, because a lot of us, we tend to let that ongoing trauma carry on into adulthood. I do it to this day, and I recently actually let go of a lot of childhood trauma. I am in the process of becoming a foster mother, and I had to do a home study, and I think that home study actually helped me let go of a lot of that trauma, because I put it in the back of my mind a lot. And I was able to, I had to talk about a lot of things that I went through, like as a child, because they do this in-depth interview to make sure that the children that come into your home are going to be safe in a loving environment, and they want to know about your history. And me talking about it then, I was able to, for the first time, really cry about it, because I've held so much in, and other than my family, no one else knew about certain things. And so I cried during this time, and I let it go. And I let it out, and I forgave myself, because a lot of things I went through as a child, I blamed it on myself. And I had to realize that you were a child. That was not your fault. Those adults around you did that. And they instilled certain things, and they allow you to see certain things, and you shouldn't have seen or heard certain things as a child. And so when I did my home study, I was actually able to let a lot of that trauma go. Of course, you still can't unsee it, but at the same time, I was able to forgive myself, because a lot of things that I saw or heard as a child, I blamed myself for it happening. And a lot of us do that, but I was able to let that go. So let go of all that. If you need to seek counseling, seek counseling. I've told you previously in other of my other vlogs that I've done counseling. So if you have to do that, then do that. But don't continue to dwell on that. You have to forgive yourself and pray for yourself as well. It's always great to pray for yourself. So just forgive yourself and try to let it go. I know it's going to take time, but you have to, so you can take that step closer to loving yourself. Number 7 is be truthful to yourself. Acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge, you know what? I'm off today. I'm not feeling well today, or I don't seem like myself today. Acknowledge that, because by acknowledging your feelings, you're taking a step closer to healing and growing as an individual. If you continue to bottle up those feelings, all you're going to do is put yourself back, and that's not loving yourself. Because if you're not acknowledging the way you feel, then you won't be able to take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. So you need to acknowledge those feelings so you can grow as an individual. I know dealing with bipolar depression for myself, it's very hard. It's a lot of times I do bottle up my feelings. Counseling has helped me, and I read a lot, and just reading about different things has helped me to open up. So now even at work, I'll tell my, they'll be looking at me and they'll be like, and I've been able to open up to a lot of my coworkers and tell them like, hey, I've been diagnosed with X, Y, and Z. I am on medications, and this is what it is. So a lot of times they'll look at me and they'll say, even before they would ask me, how I'm doing. I'm say, I'm good, girl, and I walk around with this smile on my face like I'm good, and I'm really not. I hid it for so long. So now when they see me, they can tell when I'm off, and they're, I don't even hide it anymore. I just let them know, today I'm just having an off day, and I figure out what the issue is, and then I correct it. And then if it's some of those things that's out of my hands, then, I learn to, I can't worry about it. You can't sweat the small stuff. So I think that you guys, once you're able to acknowledge that you're feeling any type of way and you're able to fix it, then you're able to become a better you, and you're able to love yourself a little more than the day before. So just acknowledge your feelings so you can continue to heal and continue to grow. Grow spiritually, whether it's going to church or whatever your religion preference may be, mass. I don't really know like all religions, but wherever the case may be, whether it's church, mass, prayers, speaking to a priest, just grow spiritually, reading the Bible, whatever the case may be for you, growing spiritually. I have actually, one of the goals I said that I did speak about in my vision board vlog is to go to church more, which I did start going to church. I did miss this past Sunday because I was in a lot of pain, but I am in the process, of really continuing to try to grow spiritually, going to church more. I listen to gospel music pretty faithfully, and then I do have I like to do like morning devotionals as well. I used to do them every morning. I fell off on that, but that's another thing that I'm working on, so that's another step for me to grow spiritually. So growing spiritually can really help yourself because you're just feeding all that positive energy into yourself. So whatever it is, whether it's like I said, going to church, reading the Bible, devotions, whatever your religion preference is, then just get that spiritual energy into you, and that's another step closer to loving yourself a little more. Number 9, positive affirmations. One of my favorite things to do is to write positive affirmations. I used to have sticky notes, and I would put them on my bathroom mirror, which I think I'm actually going to start back doing that. But just writing positive affirmations to yourself, however you want to do it. Like I said, I did it on sticky notes, and I put them in my bathroom mirror. So every morning I woke up to get ready for work, or whatever the case may be. I'm always going to see them. Before I go to sleep. I always use the restroom before I go to sleep. So then I'm always going to say that right before I go to sleep. So I would do all kinds of positive affirmations like smile, you're beautiful, don't give up, you are enough. Just throwing some things out there if you decide you want to do that. I'm actually going to start back doing that, and that's something I've told some of my consumers to do as well. So positive affirmations are great things to do. I think you should really try, and it's like I said, sticking it in your bathroom, especially put it on sticky notes and sticking them where you can actually see them all the time. It's going to make you feel a lot better about yourself. So just speaking positivity into you, positive affirmations, whether you want to keep a journal or do it on a sticky note. And I actually got the sticky note thing from Being Mary Jane because I watch that show all the time. So I actually got that from that, just doing positive affirmations, put them on sticky notes and stick them in the bathroom. So I think you should try that, positive affirmations. 10, boost your self-confidence, enhance your skills, you guys. So, for instance, if you play basketball, and you may be really good at basketball, but it's just this one little move, one little play that you really want to learn because you just feel like this is just going to make you the best player that's going to get you to the NBA, then teach yourself that or get yourself a coach, whatever the case may be, to learn that. And once you learn it and you perfect it, then boom, that's going to help you boost your self-confidence. So just improve on your skills. The more you improve on your skills, the more confident you'll be. And then you'll continue to support that positivity, and you'll be like, okay, so I got this, so let me go ahead and try this next thing. So just improve your skills, and that'll help you boost your self-confidence. Relax. This is probably like one of my favorite things to do. I probably said this so many times in other blogs if you really keep up with me, but relax. Take a day to yourself. Like I said, normally my Saturdays, or normally my relaxing days, I like to, after a long work week, I like to just lay on my couch on Saturdays with my babies, with my fur babies, and watch movies and TV, catch up on my DVR, because I have a lot of stuff on my DVR, so I'll catch up on my DVR, or I might turn on Netflix. But I just like to take some time to myself. This past weekend, I helped my sister move. Yesterday, Monday, I was exhausted, so I called in. Like, my body was hurting, I was super tired. So it's okay to take some time to yourself, because if you don't, you're going to run down your body, and you're going to become overwhelmed. You have to take care of your body. Sunday, I got a massage, so that's another way. I took a day to myself, and then I watched movies all day and TV, and I took a nap. I sat in the took a nice hot bubble bath. So I just took some time to myself, and while in the bubble bath, I was reading a book. So, just the small little things like that. Like, take care of your body, your mind, your mental, everything. You have to take care of yourself. So sometimes you just need to take a day off. I know when you get back to work, you may feel like you feel like you don't want to take a day off, because if you take a day off when you get back to work, it's going to be hectic. Trust me, I understand, because today it was hectic for me, because I missed Friday and Monday. And so it was really crazy for me. And I know the rest of the week is going to be crazy, but I needed that time to get my mental right. And you just need that time. So take a day off to relax and chill out, because it's healthy, and you need that to stay healthy. Last but not least is to have fun. Okay, it pretty much sums up everything that we've talked about. Stop worrying so much. Don't worry about the things you cannot control. Put confidence into yourself. Have fun at the end of the day. Because if you continue to worry and stress yourself out, then you're not taking care of yourself. And the only way to take care of yourself and to love yourself is to have fun. And then everything else will fall into place. So relax, have fun, take a day off, do something that you like to do. Whether it's play video games, like I said, chilling on the couch for me is fun after a long work week. And watching movies, get yourself a massage, go to the spa, have a spa day, go out. If you're a club person, go to the club, or maybe to a bar, hang out with family, hang out with friends, go out and, do something, whether it's the aquarium, if you have kids, go to the park, or go to the park by yourself and just walk around if you do have kids, to, just relax your mind, and for that alone time. But have fun. Everybody needs some fun. At least try to have fun once or twice a week to get you, to get you in the mood, and to get you feeling good about yourself, and to get you just feeling good as an individual, period. So the last one, into loving yourself, is to have some fun. All right, you guys, that's all for this week's vlog. I hope that some of these steps help you. Trust me, try them out. I've tried a lot of them out, and they are very helpful. And I promise you, you will feel a lot better about yourself. So at least try them out. Start off with a couple of them and see how you feel, and then, maybe go on. Maybe eventually you get down the whole list. But I will see you guys next week, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. You love Lisa, signing out.